Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I have a little Korean beauty haul to share with you guys again. No, I didn't go to Korea again. This is an online haul. So basically what happened was when I came back from Korea, BeautiHara contacted me and asked if I would like to work with them for a video. So I browsed through their website and I found out that they are basically an online K-beauty store. So that just immediately triggered my desire to want to get even more K-beauty products. So since I actually didn't get a lot of makeup products when I was in Korea, I thought this would be a great chance for me to try out some new K makeup products. Therefore, beginning with the only skincare product I have in this haul, I decided to try out the Sunprise Natural Corrector sunscreen from Etude House. So I am currently obsessed with sun protection. So currently I have been using the Super Goop Unseen sunscreen, which is great. It's fantastic. I love it. It has such a great texture. It feels exactly like a primer. It has no color to it and it sits really well in the makeup since it's like a primer. But I felt that for everyday use, the Super Goop sunscreen is way too pricey, and also because I usually don't put makeup during the weekdays, I feel like it's kind of a waste to use such an expensive sunscreen that feels like a primer, and also I look extremely dull whenever I have like nothing on my face. Therefore, when I was in the search for a new sunscreen to use every weekday, I kept in mind that I wanted something that can brighten up my skin tone a little bit. So for this sunscreen, I've been using it for exactly 2 weeks now, every single weekday and also sometimes during the weekend, and I actually really like it. The texture of this sunscreen is rather thick and I would actually say maybe a little bit tacky, which can make it quite difficult to blend out, but once you blend it out, and for me I just pat it into my skin, it instantly brightens up my complexion and also evens out my skin tone, which is nice because I have like a million acne scars. I love that it doesn't feel oily at all despite the thick consistency, and it doesn't make me look shiny at all throughout the day. So this sunscreen is alcohol free and most of the ingredients looks unproblematic to me, but this sunscreen does have fragrance in it, which means that I still need to continue my search for the perfect sunscreen. But until then, I'm really enjoying the brightening functions of this sunscreen. So moving on to the makeup products, the first product I got is a foundation, and this is the Double Lasting Foundation from Etude House, and I got it in the shade Sand. So I've heard so much about this foundation and I've always wanted to try it, so when I saw this on BeautiHara, I just thought, this is my chance. So because of the name of this product, I was expecting it to be a really thick, high coverage foundation, but it's actually the complete opposite. As you can see from the footage, it has a really watery consistency, and I would say it has a light to medium coverage. Since it has such a watery texture, it doesn't change the texture of your skin, so if you have rough, bumpy skin, that's not gonna change the texture of it, so it gives it a very natural finish. It is not matte, it is not dewy, it's just natural finish, so that's great for those of you guys who wear foundation every day, or those of you guys who are in search of a foundation that gives you that skin-like finish. This is it. So even though I have a lot of acne scars at the moment, I actually really like this because I love how light it is. It makes my skin feels breathable, and for my acne scars, I just go over with a concealer. Also, because I have oily skin, this doesn't make my skin look shiny. Oh yeah, and about the longevity of this foundation, I wouldn't say like it's those kind that makes your skin looks flawless throughout the day, but I would say it's the kind that fades away really nicely throughout the day. The next base product I have is this little contour press powder from Innisfree. It's in the shade number 2. So I was previously using the Benefit Hoola bronzer and I don't love it because I feel like the shade is more of a bronzer as compared to a contour. So I've actually been searching for another contour powder, and previously I got one from Colourpop. The shade is called Spectacle, and that one's fine because that one is cool tone, but the problem was that was way too light for my skin tone, and so it literally doesn't show up on my skin. And so this time around I tried again and I think I found it. I've used it a couple times now and I really like it. I think it does a great job at contouring, you know, my facial features, my nose, my cheekbones. This is not as cool tone as the one I got from Colourpop, but it's also not as bronzy and warm tone as the Hoola bronzer. And most importantly, this shows up on my skin. Next, I got a couple of eye makeup products. So the first one I got is this drawing eyebrow pencil from Etude House. So I feel like I use up my eyebrow pencils really quickly, and because it's such an important step in my makeup routine, I like to have just spare ones lying around. So I've actually used this pencil before in the past, and so when I saw it on BeautiHara, I just thought, well, why not get it again and, you know, have a spare one lying around. So previously I got it in the shade brown, but this time around I got it in the shade light brown. Yeah, number 7 light brown, because recently I've been loving lighter colored brows, and so I thought I'll go for a light one to try out. So this eyebrow pencil is very creamy, and because it has an angled tip, it will be useful for those of you guys who want to try out the Korean straight brow look. Moving on, I've got 2 single eyeshadows from Etude House, and these are from their spring collection. I really wanted to try it because everything in their spring collection just looks super pretty, and especially these eyeshadows because they are called Air Mousse eyeshadows. So for me, I guess I would say that the texture is similar to a cream eyeshadow but without the sticky tacky feeling, which I really like. It being non-powder just means no fallouts, and you can easily just use your fingers and tap it on your eyelids, which is usually what I do. So the first shade is called Pink Picnic, and this is just a light glitter pink shade. Perfect shade to put all over your lids and even your lower lash line if you want to instantly give your eyes some sparkle without looking too dramatic. The next shade is called Blooming Red, and initially I was a little bit afraid of this shade because of how loud it looks on the pen, but turns out it's also a really wearable shade because if you use a light hand, it's actually quite light, as you can see in the footage. The next eye product is an eyeliner, and this is the Clio Kill Brown eyeliner. This is another product that I've used before many years ago and decided to go back to it because I noticed that they've actually added a whole bunch of new shades to the Kill Brown eyeliner collection. So in the past it's only black and brown, but right now there are many different shades, and so I decided to go with Maroon Brown because I wear a lot of reds and pinks on my lids, and so I thought the red tones in this eyeliner will be able to help tie the entire look together. So on screen you'll be able to see the red tones very well, but I feel like in real life it is more toned down. So I'm not sure if I like this eyeliner or not because I mentioned in a video that my current favorite eyeliner is the one from Etude House. It's called the Drawing Show eyeliner, I believe, in brown. And the reason why I like that one is because I feel like the tip is very flexible, and so it makes it really easy for me to draw a really thin line. But for this one, I feel like the tip is a lot stiffer, so it feels more like a marker. So I did have difficulties drawing my eyeliner with this one, but I'm not sure if maybe I'm just not used to it because like I said, I did use this eyeliner before in the past and I don't remember not liking it. I feel like one of the main reasons why this eyeliner is so popular is because the formulation is extremely pigmented, so you don't have to go over your eyeliner again and again. One stroke is definitely enough, and it's true, it is very pigmented. So our final product is a lipstick, and this is the Etude House Matte Chic Liquid Lacquer. So I'm usually not a matte liquid lip kind of girl, but again, because this is from their spring collection and it looks so pretty, I just really want to try it out. So I got this in the shade Blooming Pink, which is essentially a hot pink shade, which is kind of like my safe color when I don't know what to pick. This liquid lipstick is extremely pigmented and I feel like it dries out so quickly. Or maybe I'm just really slow at applying it, I don't know, but I felt like it dries really quickly, and once it dries, it sets, and once it sets, it's impossible to try and blend it out further. So like I said, I'm not usually a liquid lip kind of person, but I've actually been using this every single day to work. So basically I just dab a few dots on my lips and then quickly blend it out with my finger to give my face some color. Once it sets, it is smudge proof and transfer proof, which is perfect because I don't ever touch up my lips when I'm at work. Okay, so those are all the products I got from BeautiHara. As usual, the links to all the products I've mentioned today will be included in the description box below, as well as the link to BeautiHara's website. For every order made on BeautiHara, you'll also receive some kbeauty samples, which is rather common for kbeauty stores, but what surprised me was they actually also included a pair of socks in my package, which I find it interesting because socks are really, I guess, popular in Korea. I don't know. When I was in Korea, you can see socks everywhere. Like literally every 10 steps you take, there's a shop selling socks. So I just find it cute that they gave me a pair. So if you're interested in K-beauty, make sure to check out BeautiHara. And with that said, we've come to the end of today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you very soon in my next video. Bye!